Have you ever placed a bet before? Have you ever lost a bet, won a bet with your friends, your colleagues, whoever it was? Right now, there is an opportunity to do that online on the blockchain, decentralized. My name is Jesse Meester, and I'm introducing you today from my garden in Marbella about an online platform that's going to help you make this all happen from the comfort of your couch. I'm here today with the CEO and head of product, Adam and Paul. Very glad you guys have come through.
How are you doing?
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Well, it was a little windy earlier
Yeah.
when your team were making
Yeah.
us do this rather cool
Yeah.
walking along the beach. Poor Paul's hair went a
yeah.
bit crazy.
I mean, look at those beautiful curls. huh?
Yeah, I had to. This is
Yeah.
reset after
Very
a good
nice.
10 minutes
Yeah,
of
thank you.
touching up.
Yeah, thank you. What a beautiful place, mate. So
Yeah.
thank you for having us out here.
Thank you for coming. Can you tell us about Chancer and why is this such an amazing opportunity now for the people listening?
It's an online betting platform, peer-to-peer
Yeah.
betting platform that's surrounded by fun, surrounded by not done by faceless people.
Yeah.
Me and my brother Paul are obviously heading this up. It's a passion project for us,
Yeah.
as well as a great opportunity for people to get involved. And yeah, it's going to change the space, I believe. It's going to change the space. It's going to be the gambling, betting, if you like, industry in the UK is worth 14.7 billion last year.
Yeah.
In the US, 80 billion. I mean, I don't even know the numbers in Asia. I'm sure it's a lot. I'm sure someone in the team will do. But yeah, it's a very exciting. It's community driven, and I'm sure we're going to get into a lot more of the ins and outs during this interview.
I love that. So where did all this start? I have an idea though. Like, I mean, two
Look,
brothers coming up. with
Exactly.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
A couple of beers. Let's be honest. It was in a
Yeah.
pub. It was in a
Yeah.
pub in London.
Yeah.
And yeah, look, we've always bet each other growing up, right?
Yeah.
It could be anything from me winning at FIFA.
to who could eat their dinner first.
Do
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, as you can see, I genuinely won both of them.
He ate my dinner as well.
But it's
Yeah.
So it was just brothers,
Yeah.
right? We'd have bets. Who could do it?
You always loved bets.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just loved. You know,
Whether it be sportsman bet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
didn't know.
Just like, I bet I can do that.
Yeah, my dad wasn't betting us for our pocket money, put it that way. No, it was, we bet on it. And this is just
Yeah.
a way of taking it a little bit further, keeping the fun.
Creating random bets as well. It's not just like a structured betting platform where these are the only bets that you can bet on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The platform will enable people
to create their own
to
custom.
create
That's
their
it.
own bets on. It can be absolutely anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything.
So it's community driven.
Hugely
The betting,
community-driven,
the peer-to-peer.
It's peer-to-peer,
Yeah.
it's community betting.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a way of looking at it. You have a good Grand
Well,
National.
You
analogy.
can either be the bet maker or you can jump in on bets.
Yeah.
You don't have to, if you want to partake in the platform, it's not like, right, I have to create bets. You can go through the variety of different bets that there will be, and you can go, yeah, that looks like a good bet. I want to jump in on that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
That's incredible.
For example, what you were mentioning there,
Yeah.
it's like the Grand National, for example.
Yeah.
Everyone bets on that in the UK, pretty much. It's such a huge.
It's a big horse race. in the
Exactly.
UK, yeah.
And how this will work
Yeah.
in the peer-to-peer sense of the platform is that there's one winner of a horse race, right? That means there's 39 losers. Whoever wins the bet, let's say 1,000 people jump on a bet, okay? 100 people of those will bet on the correct horse. The 900 other people that have bet on the wrong horse,
Yeah.
their bet pot will pay out the winners.
The rest of them. So that's the nice, fun side of it. Another phase.
That's
of
the most simplest way of me.
That's the simplest
explaining
form,
it,
and
yeah.
then we're obviously going to have the bet makers. Let's create our own Eddie Hearns. Let's create our own promoters.
like
So
that, yeah.
you could have your mate out on a Friday night. You've always got a mate on a Friday night.
Yeah.
I do anyway. That likes to. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. And it's coming
Yeah.
up with these silly games, and you're having bets and stuff like that. I'm 41, coming up 42 years old, and I still do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't tell.
No, yeah. Well, you,
Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Well, thank you, mate. It's it's my skincare routine. But
We'll get into that later.
yeah, that'll be another part. But yeah, it's it's there's going to be the element of it.
Yeah.
Create your own promoters. I want to see that. I want to say, but in a safe way. So, for example, if you had, this is a very simplistic term. I've got 100. I want to put down 100 of my own liquidity, and I'm going to do it 10 to 1. So we would only let you accept 10 bets in that because you couldn't pay. You can't pay out. You can't just go, I'm going to bet that, and then you haven't got it. It locks it in. If you start seeing on the marketplace, everyone wants to take your bet, and you think, all right, well, I'm going to have a go at this myself. I might put in a load more at the top, raise my liquidity. It will allow more bets in. I mean, that's another angle we're looking at. But we want it to be fun. Bet responsibly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Bet responsibly is the message with any of this. But the key driver for us around this is the more fun aspect of it. The more people don't carry cash anymore. People probably, a lot of bets probably don't get paid because there'll be that one person that goes, oh, I haven't got that 20 quid.
I was going to go there actually.
I'll have to owe you that. So the cash, as we all know, is kind of being made redundant. So what we're developing is a platform that, okay, if you've got the liquid there, you place your bet.
Well, let's bet.
Your bet goes into a pot with other people. Let's say us three guys, we go and play golf tomorrow, right? I say I'm going to win, which I will, but we all bet, and then other people, that bet will be out there in the community. Everyone can then jump in on that bet as well. Whoever wins.
And that's exactly why it's different from like me putting in 50 euros in a pot and doing a bet.
And we're also going to do live stream. You're going to be able to stream it. We're not saying everyone has to get in front of the camera. I mean, if you want to just do a bet and don't get it on there, and just put, place your bet, or come up with your bet. You don't have to be on camera. But I'd be interested to see what little superstars promoters we're going to make on this. People that are doing these bets, they're coming up with random bets. Obviously, there's going to be normal bets as well.
There's going to be the normal, your
you
football,
could bet
your
on
sports.
Yeah, I mean, you could bet on the Oscars. You could bet on anything. But I'm very interested in the creative side of it. That's for a creative person myself. So it's very exciting. It's community driven. We're very pleased. We're very happy with how the development team are coming on. There's all new ideas coming in all the time. We want to hear back from the community if they have any ideas.
This is going to be driven by the community. If people want to see a certain thing, we vote on it. Yeah. The community votes on it, and then
it's going to be Web3, the crypto community. That's why we came into this space. I mean, are we going to go up against some of the big boys of the brands that we all know and love? No, we want to go where the future is, and for me, for Paul, the future is Web3, is the blockchain. Your odds, your rules.
Do I understand it correctly that you're with your mates, you want to make a bet, so instead of just like having your word, on cash, you can actually get into the app, make a bet, and peer-to-peer just do it like that, like easy peasy?
Correct, that's one way. Let's say, for example, as soon as we're in Marbella, group of 4 guys go out and want to play golf, okay? And they have a little bet on who's going to win the game of golf, right? So they all bet within the app. Whoever wins the money, the chancer coin, all gets held in one place and then released to the winner on the outcome. On the outcome, sorry.
I mean, you can bet on anything with a winning outcome. Basically, I mean, you could start that. Imagine. I always like to look at imagine you're having a day out with the boys, which we all love. I do, right? And you're playing golf. All of a sudden, that bet, so that's between you, but that's also gone on to all the rest of the community. Now you've got everyone watching you and betting it and getting involved. They're thinking. So all of a sudden, it's that whole fun, bringing the fun back into it. It's not about anything else but bringing I mean, Jesse, you know me. I like a bit of banter.
Yeah, no, myself too. I think that's also like the exciting part about it. You know.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think it's a great way of locking in the people that don't pay the bets,
Yeah.
but also keeping it fun, and community driven.
So I wanted to tap into the crypto aspect of the platform for a little bit.
Yep.
What now can you pay with to do the bets?
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
when the platform was launched, we're looking at BUSD,
Yep.
BNB, and obviously the chance token that you can,
Yeah.
which you can purchase. We will look, and we are really looking into it about doing it with a wide variety of cryptocurrencies, well-known ones that you'll know. But at the moment, as it stands,
Yeah.
when we launch the product, it will be those three in particular.
So I really love the way that you can use the app and the online website to make the bets, use different cryptocurrencies. Now you also have the Chancer token coming
Yep.
up soon.
Yep.
What are the benefits for the community using that instead of other cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, of course. So there's an element of the POS that we're going to have, the proof of
Yeah.
stake. So people that are actually holding Chancer, they can stake that to appreciate more Chancer tokens, basically. Also, as well, with every single transaction, instead of there being a fee going to what would normally be like the online bookie, I suppose, the transaction fees are actually going back into the community and being split three ways. One would be with the master nodes and validator nodes. The other part would be 30% would go back to the people creating the bets, and 20% we're looking to actually, which will go into different charity projects that we're going to be working with.
I love that. So enough reason to get the Chancer tokens.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And when is the pre-sale going live?
I'll come in here. The pre-sale is going live on June the 13th. So
June
we're working.
13th,
Yeah, we're working tirelessly with our marketing team to push that. I firmly believe, my brother firmly believes, this is one of the most exciting crypto projects at the moment. So
What I like so much about it, there's nothing like it. What you guys are doing is unique in the market.
exactly.
Especially since it's decentralized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's it's putting the power back in the community. I don't know. You will read the white paper, which is available on our website. But the fact that we're also decentralised, the fact we're decentralising it is amazing. But also, it's going to be open source as well, so the community can get involved. So it's going to be community driven. I know I've said that; it's my buzzword, but it is going to be a community driven project. So really excited.
Well, when you say open source, what do you mean with that?
So open source, people can come in and develop the code.
Yeah.
Basically, they can develop the future
That's
of Chancer.
incredible.
Yeah.
I love that transparency.
Yeah. And obviously, the more Chancer that you hold, the more voice you have in the governance of the future, basically, of Chancer.
Of the platform.
Yeah. So I'm really curious about the choice to go decentralized fully. What was the reasoning behind that? Because you're also losing a part of people, a group that doesn't use crypto yet.
Sure.
But it was a conscious choice that you chose this decentralized path.
You'll see it on our explainer video. I mean, it very much goes into detail on that explainer video. But yeah, I mean, it's the future, isn't it? Web3 is the future. No matter what you think, no matter what your thoughts might be. In my personal opinion, I'm sure Paul will agree.
Yeah, of course.
That's where it's going. I think the Web3 community, the crypto community, if you like, are people that embrace change, right? They embrace change, and I think this project is fun. It's still something but it is slightly different. It's still something but it is slightly different. I could have just answered it like that. But
I really like that. Yeah. And so how's the future looking like? What besides like the pre-sale coming up soon?
Yeah.
What are you guys working on now?
So obviously, we're working very hard with the development team, coming up with different aspects of it. I want to launch it all. I'm like this. I want to launch it all right at the same time. But everything takes its time in the tech world. We're going to be doing a lot of interviews. It's going to be. I'll go and do some talks. Paul will do some more informative talks than mine, because being the head of product. And we're just going to get out there. The marketing team are working hard on it.
We've got some competitions coming up as well.
Yes, we have got some competitions, and I'll put some links. They'll all be available on our websites, but just I'll give you some hints at what they're going to be. We're going to give away about 100,000 in chance tokens.
$100,000 worth of
$100,000 worth. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you, mate. Trying to tell me off. So yeah, 100,000, and then we've got some 8 balls, some hats and stuff like that. $250 worth of chance tokens given out every week as well. So there's going to be, we want to make this fun. I'd like to hear back from people how they'd like to win these competitions. We've got certain things in mind, but this whole project's evolving as we go, which is great. There's some great ideas coming forward. So if anyone wants to come up with any ideas of how a competition should be won, I mean, let's keep it on the betting kind of, let's keep it like that. But, if anyone has any good ideas, if any of your listeners want to chime in on that, then I'm more than happy to listen.
Yeah. I suppose what we have looked at is different kind of trending things that are happening at the moment across, whether it be, I don't know, well, we're not going to do this, that's for sure, but like, I don't know, it could be anything from TikTok dancing or something like that. But wherever there's some sort of element of...
I mean, I've got pretty snaky hips.
You have. That's why I kind of went off the dancing, because I know how snaky those hips are.
Snaky hips, Kelbie.
But anything like trending competitions that are going on at the moment, we'll look to do those. Things that we're thinking of are... I've got a good friend back in the UK who owns a chicken shop, basically. Really, really cool chicken shop. But they do like a chicken shop, but they do like this hot wing challenge, right?
Why are you picking that one? Have I got to do
a hot wing challenge, and
have I got to do this?
It would be good, yeah.
But you're just picking things that I'm not going to like.
Yeah, but so like who could eat these? I mean, they're seriously hot chicken wings, right? Who can last the longest, or who can eat the most, or whatever? Just little things that engage the audience. It could be anything from, I don't know, who can last the longest in an ice bath.
Yeah. Who could stay underwater the longest?
Well, I would definitely win that.
You wouldn't win that, mate. You would not win that.
Adam.
Paul, I've proved to you many times. We've been on holiday many times when we were younger.
When we were younger.
When we were younger, now your lung capacity.
Exactly, my lung capacity is better.
I guarantee you.
Well, we've got a swimming pool out the back there, so after this we can do a little challenge. That would be the first challenge.
You guys can film that. I want to see who's going to win that. And in fact, Jesse, you're not getting away with this. You can bloody get involved as well.
I guess we got a challenger, don't we?
That could be the first.
So how many chancer tokens do we bet on this?
Oh well, chancer tokens. We'll bet 250 on this.
250.
Yeah, we'll bet 250 on this. Right. But obviously, I mean, this will give a good indication of the kind of things you can do. Are we putting it there?
Let's do it.
There you go.
So,
I mean, it is a little cold.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna.
So we now have this bet.
What?
We go on the app.
Yep.
And then we create our own custom bet. Correct?
You can make your own custom bet.
Exactly. We put our bet. Everyone puts their deposit in.
Yeah.
And then obviously.
I love that.
Yeah. And then the smart contracts part of this will only then release the winnings. And
what would you like to give to the community? Like now we're having so many people listening that are hearing this who might want to get on board. Like you have said a lot, it's about the community. It's community driven.
It's community. Look, we want this to be fun.
Yeah.
All right. We want this to be fun. It's a passion project for us as well now because think of all the times you thought, let's go and do something. Let's do something as business. And you've come up with some brain bird ideas before, and you have. No, actually, it's probably usually you've come up with these ideas that are not good. And then when you're just sitting there, you go, well, that would be good. And you're in a stage of your life as well. We're a bit older now. I'm only a little bit older, but I'm a bit older. But we're in that stage of life where you go, actually, should we make this happen? Should we do it? And I'm sure there's people out there that have the same thing. I'm sure it doesn't matter how old you are, you make bets with your mates and stuff like that. And it's not just about making bets, but even imagine that. Imagine how your bet, us three can make this bet right now. You could push it out to your social media. All of a sudden your followers are all betting on it. Imagine how exciting that is. Now everyone's watching you. Everyone's watching who's going to win this bet. So it's gone from just us three talking about
Yeah,
it.
this is where
Pushed
I
it
was.
out.
This is where I was going. Yeah.
Yeah, pushed
You
it
don't
out.
you don't
Yeah.
have to make a bet. You can just jump in on bets.
Yeah. You don't have to make. Yeah, you could. There'll
You
be a
don't-
list
yeah.
of bets going there. You go, oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a good look at that. And also, we're having a live streaming aspect into it as well. So, it could be like you could be out. I'm not going to use any alcohol, or anything like that. But you could be out on a night out, and you're all having fun, and you could be making bets and stuff like that, pushing it out to your social media. People are jumping on, getting involved. You know, it just makes that fun side of it. And also, let's be honest, you can make a few quid as well.
What, like the whole community can involve in one single bet.
Whoever wants to jump on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
wants to jump, as long as it has, as long as the bet has a winning outcome, you can bet on it.
Yeah.
That is great. Revolutionary, if you will.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, all this started in a pub
Yeah.
in
Exactly.
the UK. So
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to share before we enclose this talk about Chancer?
I think there's the use case for it is for everyone. I mean, everyone can use this. I mean, it could be you with your family on family holidays. It could be, you know, this gamification, having fun, little wagers. You could book big wagers on it. It's completely up to you. But you know,
I suppose the last thing
Yeah.
the last thing that I want to say about it is, yeah, Adam mentioned there that you can bet small amount, you can bet whatever you want, but obviously
Yeah.
this is betting. Bet responsibly. But yeah, we're going after the market that are the young the young chancers, right? The guys, the girls that like, yeah, I'll have that bet.
as well, I'm excited to see the creative side about it. You know, I mean, how creative is it? You can go on the platform and actually see how creative these bets are getting. I mean, we're talking about the one that I'm going to win in a minute. You know, we're talking about the one where
Are we doing it? We're actually doing it.
we're going to do this. No,
Yeah,
you
no,
can't
we
sit
should-
here and
we
back
should
just
out.
shake
We have
hands
it
on
on
it,
camera,
yeah.
though, so
Look
we're,
at him already trying
yeah.
to back out.
I'll start my Wim Hof breathing exercises. I
Already
think.
classically trying
Yeah.
to, trying to get out of it. But classic Paul.
But this is the great thing that you can actually confirm it on the app, right? So you
Yeah,
have the bet
it's locked in.
set, it's locked.
It's locked in.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. You know, I'm quite a creative person, and I'm very excited about seeing. Imagine looking down a marketplace and seeing some crazy, weird bets that are going on, and stuff that you find funny. And also, do you know what? Stuff that you find familiar that you've done with your friends and your family before. You're having arguments about, oh, I'd win this. All right, let's do it. Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see, and I want to see how weird and wonderful it gets.
There's that, and there is you can bet on the normal things as well. The football scores, who's going to win the Super Bowl, who's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah, who won the Oscars?
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the whole thing. The scope of it is you can bet on the everyday thing, the weather, the blah, 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 but me particularly, I'm interested in seeing what sort of things people come up with, you know. But yeah, you can bet on anything. You can bet on anything with a winning outcome.
That's great. Yeah, I love it. Well, we're going to see our own bet here today. But I'm really glad you guys came through and explaining about Chancer, because I'm somebody that's getting more and more excited and
Yeah.
looking forward to the project, and also the fact that you're very transparent about it.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed, like, you're going to make it open source.
Yep.
You're going to let the community be the driving force behind the project.
Yep.
Not many projects do that. You're also the face of the brand. You yourself.
I think that's important. Yeah.
Very important. Was that a conscious choice
Yeah,
for you? Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's something that we're passionate about,
Yeah.
right? So, well, you know, it's not like we're hiding behind anything. We're building a very, very good product and a very new product, unique product. I don't understand why these guys don't want to get behind it sometimes that do these coins. I don't get it. Well, you're bringing out a coin, but you're not going to. There's no face to it. There's no
Yeah.
one telling, you know. And that's not certainly not how we do any of the business we're involved in. So, of course, we're facing it up.
I think that's really a really strong point, because in this community you have a
Yeah.
lot of that hiding behind something.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
like, and I think that you stand here personally backing this. I think tells a lot about you know, the fact that you're actually pushing this for the community.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
all,
of course.
You know, and that's a big plus.
Yeah, of course, it's
yeah.
the only way it can work
Yeah.
for me anyway.
Yeah. Where can people now find more information and see about Chancer?
Very simple, really.
Yeah.
You can just go on the website, which is www.chancer.com. and we have all the information down there. There's a clock on the countdown to our pre-sale. Yeah, we're very excited. The white paper's on there. You can also leave your email so you can get updates about the pre-sale. And yeah, we're really excited. We'd love to have you on there and check it out.
I love that, guys.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Perfect.
Yes? Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Jim.
Cheers.
On to a bright
Thanks,
future.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this conversation with the guys from Chaucer. Check out their socials. Make sure to keep an eye on the website, sign up with your email, and be up to date with everything that's coming.
Ready, set, go.
All right, mate.
All right, Jess.
All right, Jesse.
Well, we both lost.
Well,
Yeah, it wasn't a winner.
yeah, yeah.
we both
We,
lost.
he can come.
Chancer. Your game, your rules, your odds.